Would you like to view any scalar field with any domain shape by only pushing one button? In that case, this video is for you. Paraview is a free and open source software which allows you to do all that and also to customize your colors, shapes and sizes. By the end of this video, you will be able to create a template and plot the things you want in the styles you decide. Let's go with it!
Hello everyone, welcome to Wellform channel. Today I'm going to show you how to process a scalar field generated in this case by Python script. It could also be generated by Excel or MATLAB or whatever method you want to use. But the thing here is to show you how to open a CSV value like this. I'm going to show you here with Paraview is a templates which I already have generated. Here, load state, Python new, which is my template, and the aim of this tutorial is to show you how to generate this template in order to open some CSV value, some CSV file which have this look. Okay, it's a comma separated values file which we will also briefly show how to generate it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to download Paraview. This is the address, the main download site. If we put download here, we can download it from sources and compile it ourselves, or download the binaries on Windows, Linux and Mac OS. So once installed, the idea is to open a scalar field and put the colors and the look we want to put. And here I have a Python script which I have used it for generate this file. So I will show you how to briefly to put this to write this file, to how to create x, y and z values and the scalar field values, and to write them on one CSV file. But we can also use Excel, which is like this, or MATLAB or whatever. So the idea is to open a CSV file. This is a line in which when W+ we are telling Python to open to write it. This n value is the amount of particles in any coordinate direction. So it's like 400 particles in this case. And we write here in this line the file here. Remember, the file have this look, so x, y, z and two function or fields values. And here in the following line we are doing a for loop in which we move in the j direction, which is the I direction. Okay, if we change here the background color, we can see that this is x and y. The idea is to move first. Remember, the function is that way. This is the bottom part, and the positive x and y direction are those. So the idea is to moving to fix one j value and moving the x values and increasing them, but this the x factor. So we put in -1 in x, and I'm sorry, this is okay, this is okay, and we put it in I-1 and increasing in this inner for loop the x value in this by this increment. So in this case the c value is a square root function, and we have another field in which we tell Python to put zero field value in the case c variable is below 0.5, I think. Yes, and in another case is 1. So we have two field values. So once we have written this Python file, we go to, first we want to delete it, generate it again, and here we put Python and this script. We have to have the path. It's like an environment variable which is called path with the Python binaries in there. So simply installing Python, we have that. So this is the file recently generated, and this is our values. So I close Paraview because I'm gonna generate this template, and this template is like recording every action we took. We click, so it's like a macro. So I open it again in order to start from 0. The first thing we want to do is to open this file. The template is gonna open this file in this path, so CSV reader, and apply. Here are the values of the CSV file, and next we are gonna go to filter and search. This can be also accessed by Ctrl plus space keys, and here we will put table 2 points, okay? And here we are define the position of the variables in which we want to generate a point field, okay? Here I forgot to say that we can also choose the delimiter or the separator of the fields in the plain text file, the CSV one. If we put another character here, we can also set it there. Okay. So we have our function. We have this look, and next we can, for example, change to point Gaussian in the case we want to see it as spheres. So we change the radio here, for example 75, okay, and we are gonna select one field in order to view it. This is a discrete field which have only two values, 0 below 0.5 in the C direction and 1, but this is a smooth field which is the square roots I mentioned before. So we want to change the color of the field. For that I go to that heart icon, and I can choose any of these color bars. By putting all, we have a lot more. For example, we want here this fancy one we want. And for example, if we want to change the color of the characters which are in the color bar, we can change this, and if we want to put it in a white background, for example, we can change here in the bottom of this slider the white value. Okay, for example, another fancy function here, any color field you want. So the last thing we want to do is to save state and Python, for example, tutorial. Okay, so if we now close Paraview, I'm sorry, and go to open it again, we are gonna see if this changes of this template is written. So remembering file, load state, and Python tutorial, which is the file we already have created, and choose file name, and this is our function. If we have several CSV files, we can change that values here. So these are recently generated function or field. The thing with Paraview, we can think that this is already have or could be made it could be performed in MATLAB, Excel, this observation of the field. But the advantage to use Paraview is we have animations later. If this field is moving, for example, we can see all the frames and generate a video with this with only one click. So I think it's very useful. So I hope you liked the video. In that case, click on subscribe and activate the ring bell to receive notifications. Thank you very much, and bye bye.